me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see, yo.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for Lonzo Ball.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So let's take a look at the starters for Kansas City. Kevin Love out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Ball in at the 3. And for Charlotte, they've got LaMelo Ball. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Green. And it's Smith in at the 2. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Ball. Puts it up from 15. And that one drops.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Wagner with a screen on Ball. Pass to Wagner. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Ball no good. And Ball will bring it up here for Kansas City. Outside for Love. Pass to Ball. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball outside. Ball with another miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Wagner with a screen on Ball. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Green. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 5 now.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Love a screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Ball gets it to go.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Smith. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. From down in the low post, it goes.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at the Mavericks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Yeah, seeing where the Knights are, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Wagner with a screen on ball. Here's Schroeder. Up and in on the layup. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Bridges outside. The shot, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
DiVincenzo pass to Ball for three. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Ball.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Ball's got 13.
I just love the ball.
Here's Schroeder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Outside, Green. And the Hornets, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got his second basket on the night.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Bridges outside. Pass to Green. Ball with it. Covered by Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Ball passes to Nurkic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. 6-point game. Now Wagner. It's stolen by Nurkic. Green for 3. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
That one goes in.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Kansas City making a change here. Smith's checked in. And so it's Kansas City with it, trailing by 8.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Bridges outside. Smith passes to Green. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 6.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Here's Schroeder. And the shot goes.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Kansas City. Three-pointer, Bridges. Ball with the rebound. The Knights have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Outside, DiVincenzo. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Green. Down low. Here's Bridges. Count it.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's Schroeder. He got a piece of it.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
Bridges, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. Smith inside. DiVincenzo covering. Smith no good. Kansas City has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Smith passes to Ball. Banked it in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Diallo comes in for Green. Curry, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. A big group substitution here for Kansas City. Craig is checked in for Wagner. Prince comes in for Ball. Mann, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Burks in for Schroeder. Now here's Bridges. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Here's Mann after the basket by Charlotte. Craig with a screen. Burks goes in. No good on the shot. Nice D from Bridges. Hornets leading by 8. Curry passes to Mann. Back to Curry. Now here's Mann, defended by Burks. Bridges misses.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to Craig. Burks for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And that one's good, man.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Prince against Curry. Prince, the pass to Burks. The 3-ball. Williams grabs the board. Here's Mann. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Burks. Oh, it's stolen. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Charlotte's shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Burks. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Hornets leading by 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside man. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ball. Got a hand on it. pass to man, and stolen by Diallo. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Charlotte on top, up by 11. And the second. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
We've got Mark Williams, Trey Mann out there with ball. Then it's Amadou Diallo, and it's Salon in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Pass to Salon. And here's Ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Ball into the lane. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Ball. And he makes it. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
The 3 from Ball. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
There's Ball with a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Now when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It's a quick turnaround on the road.
Wow!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Hawkins is checked in for Charlotte. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the Knights, Lonzo Ball, taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
And so he hits both. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Salon, back to man. Love with the defensive effort. Kansas City has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Hornets leading by 11. Now here's Ball. 20 points for him. No good on the 3. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Knights. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Credit to them for taking that game into a 3rd overtime, but in the end, they just ran out of steam.
Ball against Schroeder. Ball passes to Williams. The kick out to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City. already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at DiVincenzo. He's in third in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Nurkic a screen on Wagner. Here's Diallo. Back to Nurkic. Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive board. And the Knights with possession. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Now here's Schroeder. The three from Ball. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots.
The three, DiVincenzo. And Kansas City another three.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Man, the pass to Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic just got 6 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Schroeder. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
The Hornets with a lead. Outside man. Diallo outside. Pass to man. Ball left side. Puts it up from 12. LaMelo working inside.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Schroeder against Ball. Schroeder passes to Wagner. And a missed layup. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to Ball. And here's Nurkic. Back to Ball. The 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now DiVincenzo. Wagner with a screen on Diallo. Here's DiVincenzo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Some changes for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Diallo. And Green is subbed in for Mann. Smith, he's checked in for Kansas City. Here's Ball. He's got 24. Green with the ball. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Wagner with a screen. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Smith outside. Back to Ball. Nifty move. Oh, sweet move. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. Shooting one.
That one misses for Ball.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter two.
Ball surveys the floor. The three. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Schroeder finds Wagner. Pass to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Schroeder's got 15 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Charlotte has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Ball outside. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 31 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Wagner with a screen. Schroeder passes to Wagner, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Ball. And that one good. Ball's got 33.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
The crossover. And Schroeder lays it in.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Ball passes to Green. Smith with it. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. He's off on that one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Knights. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Smith against DiVincenzo. Right side, Green. Bridges outside. Smith outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
On the attack, Schroeder. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Green. Bridges against Smith. 13 feet out. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Smith. It doesn't go for him. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
65. You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot. So sharp. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Setting the floor for Kansas City, Mo Wagner is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Pass the ball. Smith against DiVincenzo. Wagner with it. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now Ball. The baseline J is on the way. Basket counts. Ball's got 35 in the game.
He's such a gifted scorer. Ball can get it done from all over the court.
Wagner with a screen on Ball to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in the lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Good on both. 90 seconds into the second half now. Bridges outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Bridges. Out to the right wing. There's Ball with a three. Love grabs the miss.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And Ball with a basket. The assist by Wagner. Ball's got 16 points now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. Ball nails the wide open jumper. Ball's got 39.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat-out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Lonzo Ball, number one.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
On the attack, Schroeder. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Smith outside. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. And The rebound goes to Kansas City.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside for Love. Wagner, the pass to Love. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Hornets trail by 4. Smith outside. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 9 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Love passes to Wagner. And here's Ball. DiVincenzo on the wing. Fires in the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Wagner on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Wagner with a screen on Ball. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 25 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hornets. Kansas City leading by 4. Schroeder into the lane. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 27.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Ball passes to Green. Smith against DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
For 3, DiVincenzo. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
To the left side wing. Ball passes to Schroeder. Love with the ball. Nurkic with some nice D. Smith inside. Covered by Schroeder. Smith no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Knights. They lead by 4. And Ball gets it to go.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Here's Ball. And the layup is good. Ball's got 41.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Schroeder passes to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it.
just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And Ball gets it to go.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Outside, Green. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For three, DiVincenzo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Here's Ball. Oh, Nurkic with the block. And it's the Hornets on the break. DiVincenzo against Ball. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. On target from range. And it's now only a 5-point Kansas City lead.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
There's a screen by Love. DiVincenzo with it. Nurkic picks him up, and the shot goes in.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Diallo comes in for Green, and it's Mann in for Smith. And Kansas City making a change here. 1:50 left to play in the third quarter here. Diallo passes to Bridges. Outside man from downtown. Smith with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
DiVincenzo against Ball. It's good. And now it's a 9-point Kansas City lead.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. They get it back. Outside man. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Man's got 7.
Kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Wagner, the pass to DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to man. Back to Bridges. That's his 6 make and 11 tries.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Inside and stolen by Williams. And he lobs it up top. Bridges misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Wagner outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Works for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Donte DiVincenzo making things happen for Kansas City. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hornets trail by 4. Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Hawkins in at the 4-man spot. That's the Hornets 5.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Schroeder. From 12 feet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Schroeder's got 29 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hawkins, the pass to Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Donte DiVincenzo.
Causing havoc inside. The ball is just so fast and so nimble.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Kansas City?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration. And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Schroeder against Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Free throw good, Schroeder. That one's no good. Hornets trail by 3. And here's Diallo. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Diallo against Ball. Outside, DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 37.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
The 3 from Ball. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, DiVincenzo. Right side, Love. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Man with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. For 3, Diallo. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wagner with a screen on Ball. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Kansas City lead.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the block.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Diallo. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. Shooting for the Knights, Dennis Schroeder. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he's good on the second.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Outside, Williams. Smith outside. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Smith. Fires from deep. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Ball. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Filling it up. Lonzo Ball, more than a passer.
Ball against Schroeder. Ball passes to Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Schroeder, and it's good. 2 points. Schroeder's got 14 points now in the second half. Hornets trail by 4. Now here's Mann. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Diallo. Williams with the screen. Goes up at the stripe. Love grabs the miss. Kansas City leading by 4. Ball passes to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Ball. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Pass to Ball. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Schroeder.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Charlotte making some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Williams, and Miles Bridges subbed in for Diallo. And that one falls for Ball. Schroeder with it. With the drive, and it's good for 2. Schroeder's got 35 in the game.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Man, the pass to Ball. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Green's checked in for Mann. Kansas City on D. Ball left side. Yes! And the foul! That one on Schroeder.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 1 shot.
Kansas City in the lead. Here's Schroeder to the middle. Here's Wagner. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, everything is coming together here for Wagner, a center who can score at all 3 levels.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Here's Ball. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Burks, he's checked in for DiVincenzo.
Substitution for Kansas City. Number 18, Alec Burks.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Outside Burks. Pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And there's Green on the assist by Ball. And that makes it a tie ball game.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 58.
And this is the definition of a clutch player. He's 6 for 7 in the quarter as they try to pull this game out.
The shot's good. Now Ball. The 3 is up. And got it! Another basket!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear Kansas City's coach going over their plan during the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks.
Well, Kevin Love's always adapting. Great vision from him there.
Outside, Green. Inside. And the basket by Bridges.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Schroeder with it. Nurkic picks him up. Pass to Burks. Wagner on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green against Burks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Ball. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got 39. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And Ball gets it to go.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Bridges. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Knights. Outside Love. Down low. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .34 seconds left in the final quarter. Nice move. Ball. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
On the wing, Burks. Fires for 3. And he buries him. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's ball. Lets the three fly. Can't get the three to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Wagner. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Love in at the 5.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Well, the Hornets shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Smith outside. Back to Ball. And yes! Another basket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. The three from Ball. Drains the triple. Ball's got 39.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Smith outside. 4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so it's Kansas City with it. They've led by as much as 10. DiVincenzo can't hit.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Ball finds Bridges. No good that time.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Green. Cole connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Schroeder. Yep, count it. Schroeder's got 45 points. Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. And another one.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. And it's Green with the ball for the Hornets. Smith with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. A nice shot by Smith.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
Kansas City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. There's Ball with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 42 in the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Ball outside. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. Here's Ball. And he makes it on the layup. Ball's got 8 here in this quarter. The Knights have gotten 4 of 7 shots to go during this overtime period. And count that! 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
For Charlotte, they've gotten some good shots. 6 for 7 here in OT. Here's Ball. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Here's Schroeder. Nice D from Bridges. Money.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to Love. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Wagner. The 3 from Ball. The shot comes out, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Here's Smith, and an intentional foul right there.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the OT period. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Kansas City. They're down by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
He drops it from range. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now.
Until you reach your destined place, try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've been my